Okay, this video will be about adding a new realtor to the website. So the steps are adding, number one, add the Realtor's Own Page, then save the URL. The second step is to add the realtor to the Realtors page, and the third step is to add realtor as a post category. So let's do the first one, add Realtor's Own Page. Okay. Alright, so to do that, then you go up here and add new page, or you can just go over to pages and add new, or you can look at the pages and see what you've got and go up here and add new. There's lots of different ways to add a new page, but so we're going to add just a test page, so we're just going to say Jeff Mellon Realtor, and then I'm going to delete this later. Okay, and that's all I got to do right now, and then I hit publish. Okay, and then I want to hit view page because I want to get this URL up here. See, when I clicked that, it highlighted it, so now I can right click and copy, and then I'm just going to save that URL, paste it right there. That's the URL. I'm going to need that later. Okay. The next step is to add the realtor, that should say to the Realtors page. Okay, so the Realtors page is right here. Okay, so I've got a couple realtors on here. So the next thing we do then is go to Page Builder, so we can change this page. And I can just X this out here. And then what I would do is, let's say I wanted it to be between these two. These can be moved around too, by the way. If you wanted this row to be first, you can just click on this here for this row and move it up to ahead of that row. So now that row's up there. But let's say then that I want to add myself as a realtor to this page, so I can just click here to duplicate this one. And now I've got two Sandy Jacksons, and then I can just go in here and change this. Okay, and then I would say Jeff Mellon Realtor, 15B Broadway Street, and then I put my own phone number in there. Okay, and then we would go to the image and change the image, so I would replace that, and then I would be uploading my own image. So I've got to go find an image that I have on my PC, and I think I can do that quickly here. Just try that one. Okay, you can put a caption or an alt text for the image describing the image. It's a picture of me, so Jeff Mellon. Then I say select photo. For size, I think, you know, we might want to use, I think maybe we're using medium for everything because we want them to all be the same. Or maybe we're using small thumbnail. See, I don't know that I had the same size pictures for all of these, so that's the other thing. Okay, and then the call to action. Okay, this is where you want to put in that link that we saved. So the link that we saved from the page we created right here, I'm going to copy this, and then we want that to go to that link. Okay, and then the text should say properties from Jeff, and you'll notice how you can see the changes here. This is here, but it still says Sandy Jackson, so we need to fix that. And I think that's back over here in the heading. So that should say Jeff Mellon Realtor. You can see how it changes there. Okay, and we changed the image and we changed the call to action so that when it's clicked on, it'll go to Jeff Mellon's page, which is the page we created earlier. So then we can say save. And then we can say done and publish changes. Okay, now let's test it. when I go down here and I click either here or here, it should go to the page I created for myself on the CVI Unmanned website. Okay, now the other thing is we also need to do, one thing I forgot to add in here, when you build the Realtor page, we also have one more step here. We need to go into Page Builder for the Realtor page. And we're going to use a template that I saved, which is, so you can select different templates when you first start on a page, but we go to your templates up here and then the Realtor page, and then it'll fill it in with stuff again. Okay, now we can X out of here, and then here again we would go and change this to Jeff Melland properties. And then we would change, you know, all of the information that needs to be changed. Okay, so that changes that. We also want to change here where the posts are. We want to make sure that we change this so it would show only my posts. So instead of category, oh, I can't really do this yet because I haven't added a Jeff Melland category yet, so we'll come back to this. We'll say save, done, publish, because I made some changes there, but I still have to come back and fix those posts. Okay, now the other thing we were supposed to do is add a Realtor as a post category, so let's do that. So we got to go back over to the dashboard and go to posts and categories. And then we need to add Jeff Melland as a category. See, we've already got Doug Home and Cheryl Bakewell. And we click Add New Category. Now we have Jeff Melland as a category. So then we can go back to the page. If I go to Realtors here, and then I go to my Realtor page, then I can go to Page Builder to fix this thing here, and that says, okay, content Cheryl Bakewell, we don't want that, we want Jeff Melland, and see how it comes up when you start typing it. Now it has for category Jeff Melland, and then you click save. Alright, now I don't have any posts yet, but let's just say then, well, first of all I gotta save this page here too. Click done and publish changes. But let's say that, let's go to properties, and let's just say that this one, this property here, well, that's listed as Doug Home. Let's go to a different one. Go to this one here. Does this one have, that doesn't have anybody assigned yet, so let's assign this one to me then. So all I have to do is edit this post, and we'll say this is assigned to me. I'm the realtor on this one, and I'm updating it. Now if I go back to the front of the site, I go to Realtors, and I go to Jeff Melland Realtors page, then I see that one there. That's the property that I just assigned. Okay, and I'm going to look at the format of this can be changed, so we have an image and stuff too. So let me just cover that real quick too. When you're on a post, you can assign a featured image. Okay, so let's say, for example, on this post, we're on the text tab now. If we click on the visual tab, we see more what it looks like. We see the video and so on. Okay, but when we go to down here, let me, I can't widen that out. Let's see here. There's a featured image thing here. So we can set a featured image, and let's just try this. We'll just, this isn't going to be the right image, but we're just going to say set featured image on that one, and then I'll update that. And now when we go and we see that property, we should see an image with it, and there we do. We see that image, and even though that's the wrong image for that one. Let's also check and see what we see on my page. Yeah, it does show up here as well. which is nice. And this is set up to be in a grid of like 3 across and 3 down, 9 on a page. And you can put as many as you want in there. So, okay, that's enough for this video.